Happy Monday and welcome back to Sweet Tea Hot Topics with Rashika. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I know I did, taking in all of the steam from the tea that's been going on this weekend and the latter part of last week. Can we just start by taking a moment for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Lisa's ring? $60,000 ring. But I don't think that we will need to take this moment of silence for too long because from what I read recently, it looks like, I'm gonna have to go back and check that Lisa may have either got another ring via insurance or maybe she purchased another one. I don't know. All I know is I was kind of like freaking out on the inside, and my stomach was a little bubbly, trying to figure out and hope that she was going to locate her ring. Okay. But not all was lost with the housewives because Real Housewives of New York is bringing it. And I got to tell you, I was not a true fan of the show when it first got started. And I'll tell you why. Because it felt kind of like people were going to or had been trying to um, compare the old show with the new show. And they even called the new Real Housewives of New York the new era. So, I mean, I don't even know what that means. Let's not make it seem like it's an age thing because, as I told you in my last show, I really love the Trace Amigas. I really love the other, cast. I love them all. But I really do think I'm going to like the new cast. And for me, it's all about the Bryn. Bryn is bringing it. At first, I thought that Bryn was the one that was going to carry the show, kind of because I felt like Erin was trying to make something for the camera. She's trying to create, I don't want to say a storyline, but she's trying to create this personality style on the show. Like I can bring it, but I'm really reserved. Jessel for me has been the one. She's a little, I don't want to say fake. I can't figure Jessel out right now. Sometimes it sounds like she has an accent, and then other times it doesn't. And I feel like Jessel is coming in like the old school house, not old school, but how the housewives normally would come in when they come in hot. They always would come in with their money forward. Jessel was like that for me. So that's kind of, and then let's see. Who else wasn't really giving it? That's a shame. That's really bad when you are forgettable on the Housewives. But Uba for me is a bit of a wild card because I love how Uba, presents herself. She's very fashion forward. She's very eloquent. She's very well spoken and absolutely gorgeous. But when the moment comes, she handles it. Like when she handled herself very well with Erin. I also believe, I'm going to just put it out there, I kind of believed that there was a bit of a miscommunication with Uba because there was already some back and forth between she and Erin. Remember, she pushed Erin into the pool, and then Erin pushed her into the pool, and then she just wanted to prank her and hide her phone. And Uba was like, "Oh, where's my phone? I can't find my phone." And Uba was freaking out about her phone, and she was really pissed off. So she gets Erin to the side so that they could speak, and then they start talking, and then she's kind of like, you are like a bad friend and you are a liar. And I don't really want to have this conversation with you. Mid conversation, Uba is like, you know what? I want to go find my phone. She's like, Erin's like, I don't really want to I don't want to wait on you to go find your phone. I like to get into the hot tub. So she's like, well, then don't wait. And then Uba is just, she's like, don't wait. I don't care if you wait. but she really wanted her to wait. So she was like, stay right here. I'll be right back. And then meantime, that little hot Bren, I love her. She's kind of like, should I drink? Should I not drink? I need to go find this phone. And so Bren goes out to the car, to the Jeep, and she finds the phone and she's super excited and she brings it back to Uba. And Uba is excited about the phone, but she kind of puts Aaron on pause. And Aaron's not having it. So she's just like, you know what? I don't want to wait. And she's like, okay, that's fine. Then conversation is over. Over. Yes, conversation is over. I was living for Uba. I was living for Uba because on the show she's been like that beautiful, bubbly, hold it together kind of girl. We hadn't yet seen her kind of step outside of that well put box. It wasn't like she got like ratchet or crazy like that. She really just held her own in a very Uber-like kind of way. And I was here for it, honey. And the two-piece floral fit that she was wearing, I mean, it was singing when she was doing the whole, who gonna check me, boo?
Name when I'm not around. I didn't say your name. I heard you say Aaron. Guess what? Get out. I did not say your name. Okay. Take his glasses when you're talking to me, first of all. Do not grab me. Listen, you took my phone. You had my phone. Ooh, I'm not. Why are you here for me right now?
I was loving it. She literally was no match for Aaron. But I got to tell you, when the ladies got into the hot tub and they were all chatting about different things that Aaron had done. So what really happened was after Uba found her phone, got her phone from Bryn, and Aaron was like, you know what, I'm going to go over and I'm going to sit in the hot tub and kind of try to enjoy myself. Uba comes over, beats her over there, and she's lying by the pool in all of her glory. Okay. And they each start taking a moment, each of the ladies start taking a moment to tell Erin about herself. Now, I don't like to see the women, I don't love to see the women do this because when this happens, it looks like an ambush and it looks like a gang up. I don't like it, but I was living for what was going to happen next, okay? Because I knew at some point somebody was gonna have kind of a breakdown, like, enough, I've had it. And it was Erin because she and Uba are friends. They're real friends, like best friends. And I think the energy was kind of shifted from outside when they were talking to in the hot tub. And Uba was kind of just watching as the ladies were taking a moment to tell Erin about herself. And then she stands up, tall, beautiful drink of water in the hot tub. And she starts pointing and telling Erin about herself. And you are a liar. And you are this and this and this. And poor Erin, she was trying to hold her own. I'm not a liar. And what's going on right now? What's happening with you? It was just too much. So she stands up and she's just like, stop, just stop. I can't take it anymore. I felt for my girl. I did, because I don't like a gang up. And so Uba started, you could see her expression start to change. The vibe kind of came down. She was starting to now see Erin as more of a friend. And it's kind of like it was registering to her, like, okay, you know what? Let's take a moment away from the other girls. Let's step aside and let's figure this out. And then they actually figure it out. They began to talk and then they laugh about it. And I love that. You do not see that much with the housewives. I don't know if it's because these girls are real friends, never can tell with the show, or I don't know if it is because the girls are a bit younger. I have no idea. Again, I'm not making things about age. I'm not a spring chicken myself. But they were able to kind of like bounce back really fast. And so I'm hoping that this bounce back means that this isn't going to be something that we drag out show after show, because I am one person who cannot stand when the housewives drag out an argument, or they say, we apologize for this and we squashed it, and then here it goes again. I mean, I really want it to die out. But let me tell you what I don't want to die out. The vibes that Bryn is giving on the show and the vibes that Brynn is giving off the show. Brynn on Watch What Happened Live. Let me say that again. Brynn on Watch What Happens Live with Tyler Cameron was everything, okay? And we'll be back to chat about that on Hot Topics.